ní ó dé lódì mọ́lẹ̀ pep 100.3 FM Ìbàdàn lẹ́ ń gbọ́. Rédíò àkọ́kọ́ fún ìgbélárugẹ ẹ̀kọ́ ìṣe àti àṣà Yorùbá.
The blacks and the white lives matter. Maharaji's message very clear. Unity and love, we stand together. No more segregation again. No more racism, no more tribalism. Maharaji's city, a beacon of light. No more racism, no more tribalism. Maharaji's city, a beacon of hope. The blacks and the white lives matter. Maharaji's message very clear. Unity and love, we stand together. No more segregation again. No more racism, no more tribalism. Maharaji's city, a beacon of light. No more racism, no more tribalism. Maharaji's city, a beacon of hope. In a world torn apart by hate and pains, Maharaji brought love, unity and peace. He said the blacks and white, we are all the same. No more division, no more games. Maharaji has come to bring us together as one. No more segregation again. Maharaji has come to give humanity peace of mind. No more injustice again. No more racism, no more tribalism. Maharaji's teaching, the beacon of hope. The blacks and the white lives matter. Maharaji's message very clear.
Yes, good afternoon, good evening to everybody, good evening to our listeners this evening. I welcome you to Satguru Maharaji Half Hour on radio. My name is Oluwatobi Ayanfe, and with me this evening I have your name, sir.
Service Premier Brother Timileyin Orukoton.
All right, good evening, sir. How do you do?
I'm so cool, calm here.
Oh, very good to hear that.
Thanks.
Yeah, this evening let's talk about life and purpose. Yesterday we talked about finding purpose, but today, just to pick things randomly, in your own view, what can you say about life and purpose for people?
Thank you so very nicely. Life is a very beautiful thing to behold in the life of any human being living. And it's so sweet to be alive, to be vibrant, to be kicking, moving, and viewing whatever is going on earth in your own little way. You try to socialize and get to know so many things, courtesy of the sustainer of everything created, because life is being sustained by one very beautiful human being living in our midst. And today we see that person as Satguru Maharaji, because he is the savior of this time, and he has come to take erring humans back home from darkness into light, so that human beings will be able to see life on a more beautiful note and on a more special manner that befits goodness as it was at the beginning. And that's exactly where we are headed.
All right, let me be a little bit digress. Can someone realize purpose late?
Yes, the purpose of life can be realized. To realize the purpose of life is very easy, and it could only be done whenever the master is always in the classroom. The world is like a classroom, and the students are the people of the world. And the teacher that comes around to teach humans is the perfect master of the time. And at a given point in time, there's always one perfect master. At every age, the entire creation is favored to have a perfect master, that is, a perfect guide, that essence that is able to take humanity from darkness into light. It's a dawn comes, just not for the fun of it, but for humans to be saved. And that's why the Satguru Maharaji has manifested very potentially, and he's in our midst now. And with him, the purpose of life can be realized.
Okay, all right.
No more racism, no more tribalism. Maharaji city, a beacon of light. No more racism, no more
All right, let's continue. Now, as the state of national is in Nigeria today, let's talk about the economy of Nigeria recently, with the state that everything is so sweet.
Okay.
Just like, to not use the word, and let me say negative word,
Okay.
with the state of it now, what is the take of Satguru Maharaji in all the economic reforms that is not really been helpful to Nigerians? And what is your own take concern that?
I'm not a politician in the first place.
Okay.
But as a Nigerian, I try to lend my own credence to the Mr. President. That is Baba Bola Ahmed Asiwaju Tinubu, who happens to be the number one citizen of the country and the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And he has come around with so many economic policies that is capable of taking good care of the nation. Because if you look at it very closely, before the coming on board of Baba Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the economy of the nation has been such in a state of a state of confusion. And when the Baba came on board, when Bola Ahmed Tinubu came on board, there are some reforms he tried to carry out, and these reforms has been so helpful, so much that as we are talking now, the money Nigerian government is owing some countries of the world has been paid. And as a matter of fact, we are not owing any country of the world any amount of money in any form. So his economic policies has been very, very helpful. Never mind what has been going on, what people are saying, people's insinuation and people's talk about price control system, and all these can be fixed in little or no time if he is giving a helping hand to come around to turn the economy to our favor and to certainly favor us.
Okay, now let me put it this way. Yesterday we talked about bandit, but today we heard that in Ondo State we have gunmen went to a church and shot 6 worshippers down.
Okay.
And now this killing is much everywhere. We have bandit, we have terrorism, we have different kind of people killing them in church, genocide, and so on and so forth. What is your take on this, and what is Satguru Maharaji doing on this?
Maharaji is the master of the time, and the master of the time does not force people to accept him. As a matter of fact, no master come on board and say, oh yeah, tipatipa gbọ́dọ̀ mú àwọn èèyàn, oh yeah, ẹ máa bọ̀. Wọ́n ṣe nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀. The master comes for people that comes around, to accept him. Yes, whenever the teacher comes to the class, he teaches students that he meets there. Students that are not present in the class can never be taught. So as a matter of fact, so many fractional part of the populace, they seem not to understand. Even if they knew Maharaji is the savior of the time, so many of them are not quite ready to come on board. And you can't force these people. And in this regard, you discover that so many lapses will come up. People turn around to turn to bandits. They turn around to turn to, wayward set of people. And we have rapists, we have ritualists, and so many social vices is happening among the youths simply because the education, the orientation, is based on religious doctrines. And Maharaji is coming has not come to turn the world into religion. No. Maharaji has come to change the hearts of men. So Maharaji is a way of life that has come as to take humanity back to the way it was at the very beginning. So Maharaji is not a religion. So to change these people, they needed a kind of, pragmatic approach, and that is to take the bull by the horn. Should they come to Maharaji, things will change. This is what we are saying in essence. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹni tí yàn bá lọ bá ló máa ràn yàn lọ́wọ́. Àwọn yẹn fẹ́ jáde wá kí wọ́n bá Maharaji pé Maharaji o ẹ wò kí ni ká ṣe o. Tí wọ́n ní ọmọ tó bá ṣípà ní bàbá máa gbé, and that is the game going on. So many of these bandits, so many of these wayward people, the terrorists, the Boko Haram, and so many of them, their thinking is based strictly on religious affiliation, because so many of them they belong to the Islamic world, and their thinking is Prophet Anabi, Prophet Muhammad said, when you kill, then you find yourself in Al-Jannah. And Muhammad did not send them such a message. Yes, to be candid, when Prophet Muhammad was there, we were made to believe that there was a time he was chased from Mecca to Medina. He ran away from Mecca and he headed to Medina. He was not interested in fighting anybody physically, because the fight is not a physical fight. It's a spiritual fight. So some fractional human beings that went along with him, they too were saved, because the fight is not physical. So today now, you see all these bandits, they say, oh yeah, Dole, J. Akeshi, their thinking is go killing. And it does not hold any ground. No creator, no messenger of God, no one sent by the creator that use the language, go and kill. No, they don't kill. Yes, as a guest, it's a natural law. It is written in the Quran, it is written in any of the holy books, the Bible, the Ramayana, the Gita, the Upanishad, the Light of the Truth. The language written there is thou shalt not kill. Don't kill anything that has life. Not to talk of you taking away the fellow human being's life. What is the essence of going to the church to go and kill people? Is that what God asked them to do? Allah never commanded them to do that. So it's a very sad development.
All right.
The blacks and the white lives matter. Maharaji's message very clear. Unity and love, we stand together.
Now let me ask this question this way. For people around that, with the kind of the state that the country is, I want to believe that there must be something that Satguru Maharaji is saying. Is he saying maybe people are not hearing? Is there any occasion that we have Satguru Maharaji saying things, maybe to the national bodies or to Abuja or to different states? We have different states that killing is happening, kidnapping is happening, and then in Nigeria now we are facing different kind of something. Now, is there any point in time that Satguru Maharaji is saying something? Maybe he's saying something and maybe they are not seeing it or hearing it or anything.
Thank you so much, Mr. Moderator. I want you to believe that since the inception, since the coming of our father Satguru Maharaji to this world, particularly in Nigeria here, Maharaji manifested in 1980, and Maharaji started to make his impact felt sometimes 1983, 84, 85, 86, till now. And Maharaji has been saying so many things, there are so many press releases, so many messages that Maharaji has been sending out to prospective government that has ever come on board, not only in Nigeria, but to all the governments in the world. Because Maharaji is not basically for Nigerians alone. the perfect master of this time is the Satguru. The Satguru means the total and material manifestation of that energy that constitutes creation, that sustains and takes charge of the entire creation. So Maharaji is for the whole world. And from time to time, Maharaji has been sending messages to every of this government as to how the entire creation is to as to how the entire creation is going to enjoy the perfect guide of this essence of life called Satguru Maharaji. And we have so many festivals that Maharaji used to invite journalists and so many of these media homes, and they come on board, like the January 1st program, that is the spiritual birthday of our father Satguru Maharaji. And besides that program, there is this April program, the opening of Satguru Maharaji village. And besides that, there is this May 29 program, yes, in Maharaji village. And we have that May 29 program is Christian Democracy Day. So Maharaji sent messages to all the governors, all the presidents in not only in Nigeria, in Africa, and indeed the whole world. Yes. And July program is the coming of that father, Satguru Maharaji. After the power has embedded into that body, he decided to come back home that July 17. So July 17, 1980 was the very month and day that Maharaji came to Nigeria with that power called Maharaji in that body of the Satguru. So it's a program that Maharaji has been using this medium, to reach out to the government of the day, not only in Nigeria, but in Africa and indeed the whole world. So Maharaji does not even want sanction any war taking place in anywhere in the world. If you talk about the Gulf War, Maharaji stopped the Gulf War. That Gulf War that was fought in Iraq in Iraq. They christened it model of all wars. Maharaji stopped it because it's not physical. It's a spiritual battle. The Gulf War would have culminated into something else that would have bring about the Third World War. So Maharaji had to step in and stop that terrible war. And a lot more like that. So today, you can see that if you look at the activities of the Boko Haram and all these bandits that is busy going on, it has reduced to the barest minimum under the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu today. So to prove to you that Maharaji has come to help the government of the day so that any human being will heave a sigh of relief. And that's why Maharaji is here.
All right. With that word, I think I will pick. Apart from the one that I just said, is there any other thing that Satguru Maharaji has done to help Nigerians?
So many things. For instance, Maharaji has come to tell the people of the world that, look, instead of Nigerians to be disturbing themselves saying they are performing pilgrimages to either Mecca or Medina, said there's no point, because these ones, they are people who does not understand the presence of the master. If they do, Maharaji has declared Nigeria the new holy land of the universe. Yes, because we are having the supernatural man. In other words, we are having the supreme power in person in our midst. In another form, or if you care to put it more succinctly, we are having the Godfather power. So here in Nigeria now, Nigeria is declared the new holy land of the universe. So there's no point somebody coming around say he want to go to Mecca. He will look for close to 12 million naira. He wastes this money to Mecca and to Medina, and at the end of the day, you don't come back with anything other than maybe you buy this gold, you put it in your teeth, so that people will be able to see it as if this is an alaji, this an alaja, this hajia. So this one does not count. So what really counts is the presence of the master of the time in our midst. So Maharaji has declared Nigeria the new holy land of the universe. And besides that, again, Maharaji has conscripted Nigeria to be a no-war zone. He said, no more war in Nigeria. In other words, Maharaji has made war to cease from the extremity of this Nigeria nation to other parts in the world. Yes. So because it is written in the Holy Book, they say whenever he comes, he's going to make war to stop. Yes. He will stop the war from wherever he is, and the war is going to stop to all the four corners of the planet Earth. And that's what exactly Maharaji has come to do. Yes. No more war. Maharaji has said it.
All right, let me ask this. What should people expect from Satguru Maharaji as benefit to fulfill their life goal? To fulfill their life goal if they accept him?
Thank you so very immensely. I would have loved you to ask this question all this while. My brother, you are blessed.
Thank you.
Yeah. You, this brother, and a host of the workers here, even the general manager of this establishment, this radio house, and everybody around this environment, and everybody around Ibadan, Oyo State, and Nigeria, they were expected to go to Satguru Maharaji to pursue call, because whenever the master comes, whenever he manifests, people goes to him to have ultimate goal of life realized. How do you realize the purpose of life without the living perfect master of the time coming around to what? To guide you. Because physically the game is not too physical. The game is a spiritual game. And there is the need for somebody to go to the master of the time so that that person can be given what is called a birthright. And that birthright is called divine knowledge. It is written in so many of the holy books. It said, my people are dying because they lack the knowledge of me. It is not me that we are talking about, not Timileyin. It's the knowledge of the creator in human body. That is Satguru Maharaji. Yes. So whoever that is fortunate to break that barrier, it's a big barrier because of the religious affiliations of man. Human beings find it very difficult to break the genes. Say, no, I can't go to him. Ṣebí ọmọ Ìbàdàn ni, ṣebí èèyàn ẹlẹ́ran ara bíi tèmi ni. Ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ yìí ó dùn yẹn lọ o. Elédùmarè ló sọ̀kalẹ̀ wálé ayé tó gbé àgọ́ ara ọmọ ènìyàn wọ̀ tí sì ń bá wa gbé kí là á ṣe á lọ bá a ni. If you are able to go to him, Maharaji will give you what is called divine knowledge. And the moment this divine knowledge is given to you, my brother, look, you are going to live till endless generations. You keep coming as a human being. Anything that happens to you, you are going to be guided on land, sea, and in the air. Should the aircraft you enter, should there be any problem, even if it is blown out in the air, my brother, because you are having a photograph of Satguru Maharaji in your pocket, you are going to be saved. You will not believe it. That's Satguru Maharaji for you. So Maharaji is the one to save erring mankind. That's what we are saying in essence here.
Okay.
The blacks and the white lives matter. Maharaji's message very clear. Unity and love, we stand together. No more segregation again.
All right, before we leave for this evening, and this will resume back next week. All right, Shepherd One, you are mentioning that Satguru Maharaji is here in Oyo State. Can we have the address of the place?
Yes. Satguru Maharaji kingdom is conspicuously an open environment that could be seen. If you are coming all the way from Lagos, we have Satguru Maharaji village opposite Oduono Kekere. That's about 3 kilometers to the toll gate and 10 kilometers to Ibadan main town. Yes. That's where you see Satguru Maharaji village. By the right hand side, where you are coming from Lagos, you see Satguru Maharaji village by the right hand. It's a very beautiful environment that anybody would love to visit any other day, any other time. That's where you see the kingdom of heaven on earth. Center for conflict resolution, conspicuously displayed by our father Satguru Maharaji. That's Maharaji village for you and I.
All right. Is there any phone number to get through to him?
Yes, so many.
Okay, can we have it?
I really don't have one here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That means anyone that would love to have a word with Satguru Maharaji would have to come to the village.
Yes, if the person is so concerned and as a sincere seeker of truth, there's no way you mention Satguru Maharaji village that you cannot be able to see somebody that will take you there. Elkada man, any other people that ply the route, I mean the transporters, they know the place. It's not hidden. It's along the express road. It's not hidden. It's opposite Oduono Kikiri in Oluyole local government area of Oyo State, the capital city of this peseta state called Ibadan.
All right. Thank you very much for this evening.
Thank you so
Good
much.
to have you in the studio. Service Premier Brother Timileyin
Olukoton.
Olukoton.
And
Okay.
Premier, not Premier.
Okay, Premi.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Good to have you again on the show.
Thank
Thank you for enlightening us this evening. And my name remains Oluwatobi Ayanfe. This is where we'll be drawing the curtain close for this evening. So this resume back next week, Tuesday, by the grace of Satguru. Am I right? Maharaji. Yeah. So thank you for listening. This is where we draw the curtain close for today.
It's my pleasure. Thank you. Thank Maharaji so immensely too.
All right.
Can't lie. No more racism, no more tribalism. Maharaji's teaching a beacon of hope. The blacks and the white lives matter.